Yeah, to be fair, I do that too. I'm like, yeah. But we are.
Good afternoon. We're going to get started momentarily, so if you can all find your seats, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I am in the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. Could be a vision of what I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. Could be a vision of what I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong, but I wanna bring you along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see, we close our eyes to see.
Hello. I would like to invite Gabriel Santamaria up here to greet you all.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the class of 2021's 5th grade celebration. My name is Gabriel Santamaria, and on behalf of myself and my friends, I welcome you to our celebration. I'm sorry to say our 5th grade year is coming to an end. We have had a wonderful experience at Smith STEM School. Thank you, teachers, for helping us a lot in teaching us how to solve problems and being so kind to us all. We're glad to have you as our teachers. Thank you, Ms. Green, Mr. Yu, Ms. Barrett, and our amazing principal, Mrs. Giolito. I enjoyed the past 4 years at Smith. When I got here in 2nd grade, I did not know English at all. I was scared and nervous because I did not know anything or what I was doing. But Miss G and my other teachers helped me learn English, and I made a lot of friends. My teachers and my friends were all so nice to me. I will remember all of the memories I had at Smith. I will miss all my friends and my teachers. All of us are going to move on to middle school. We are proud of all of us, and we will miss Smith STEM School. We will never forget Smith STEM School. Our teachers and friends, good luck.
I need to put my cool shades on for the coolest of the 5th grade groups. No, just kidding. You're all cool. So this is our 3rd celebration of the day, our 3rd and last one. So good afternoon, Smith students, family, and friends. My name is Teresa Giolito, and I'm the proud principal of Smith STEM School. And I'd like to welcome you all to our 5th grade celebration. We are truly blessed with this beautiful, beautiful day. I truly can't believe that tomorrow is the last day of this school year. And what a year it has been. Never did I think that social distancing and hand sanitizer and masks would be part of our everyday vocabulary, but this year has been unusual. The end of the school year is always a time for deep reflection. And as I reflect back on this unusual year, I am so proud and grateful for the way that our teachers and our students persevered. While it was a year with many challenges, or as I often say to our teachers, learning opportunities, it was also an exciting year with much to celebrate. From day one, our amazing teachers ensured that all of our students felt safe and cared for. We started the year way back in September in 2 tiny little hybrid groups. Remember that? The red group and the blue group, and Mrs. Giolito could not keep them straight. What week is it? Is it blue week, red week, purple week, polka dot? And many of our students attended school remotely, and some of those students are joining us here today. We are so happy to see you. Throughout the years, many students returned back to in-person school, and our little tiny hybrid groups grew to 3 full classes of 5th graders. Through all the changes we endured this year, we continued to be resilient, flexible, and we took really good care of each other. Today, I'm happy to say that we have made it through to the end. And united, we are now stronger than ever. I would like to take this opportunity to say a special thank you to our incredible teachers. Some of them are around the perimeter of the area. One special teacher is behind us. And although our teachers were nervous, as we all were, at the onset of this school year, they put those fears aside and they did what they needed to do to keep teaching and learning moving forward. They were a source of calmness and hope in the midst of uncertainty for our kids. Their work this year has been truly remarkable. They have certainly proven their immeasurable worth to our school and to our community. I would like all of us to give our teachers a round of applause to show our sincere appreciation. This has been an extraordinary year. I'm full of gratitude for our students who persisted through this time, and I want to thank you, our parents and our caregivers, for trusting us with the greatest responsibility of educating your precious children and for being our true partners in their education. So let's give a round of applause to your parents and your children. It is during special moments like this that I realize how fortunate I am to be a part of the Smith STEM community. And many of you started here in kindergarten. Raise your hand if you started here in kindergarten. So you started the same year I started here at Smith. So this class holds a special place in my heart. Today is a very exciting day, filled with many mixed emotions, as our students prepare to take the next step on their educational journey. I am confident that our students are prepared to take that next step. And now I have a few words for our amazing fifth graders. As you approach this next chapter in your life, you will be faced with numerous decisions. Some of these decisions will be easy, and others will be extremely difficult. You have worked hard to develop a strong moral compass, and that compass will guide you today and always. Think of it as your internal guiding system, or your internal GPS. Here are a few words of advice for all of you. Number one, believe. Remember to believe in yourself. We have seen what you can achieve when you put your mind to it. With commitment, hard work, and dedication, you will continue to achieve great things throughout your life. Number two, work hard. Things will not always come easy to you. Don't let frustration get the best of you. Persevere. Ask for help when you need it. Never give up. The payoff at the end will be great. Number three, be humble. Yes, you are smart. You are talented. You are athletic. And you really look amazing today. You are a lot of great things, but so are many other people. Be humble about your accomplishments and remember to compliment others on their accomplishments. You will be well respected and appreciated for your humble attitude. Number four, smile. You can put your mask down and smile. It's okay, I give you permission. Put your mask down and smile so I can see your smile. Nice. Now you can put it back on. This may seem silly to you, but smiling is super important. Keeping a positive attitude will help you to make new friends and feel good about yourself. You will be amazed at how much better the world looks, and you will be equally amazed at how the world looks at you when you have a smile on your face. Number five, be respectful. Respect adults, respect your peers, respect your family, and most importantly, respect yourself. A respectful attitude tells a lot about who you are. Always be courteous. This kind of attitude will take you to great places. And number six, get involved. Next year when you go to middle school, find activities that you are interested in and get involved. Don't worry if you're the only one in your friend group that is interested in that activity. If it interests you, join it. You are likely to meet new friends and have lots of fun along the way. So in closing, fifth graders, as you leave Smith School, I know you have learned a lot. I also know you have a lot more learning to do in the years ahead. Be willing to keep learning from your teachers, your parents, your coaches, and your friends. Maintain a positive attitude, a helpful disposition, a willingness to try new experiences. Keep reading all those great books. Be responsible. Clean your rooms. Practice your instruments and be good to each other. I hope that you continue to be humble and kind, to keep your ego in check, and always, always lead with your heart. Don't let the fear of failing stop you from pursuing your dreams. Instead, let your dreams take flight and enjoy the ride. We are so excited to see what is in store for you next. Remember that this is not a rehearsal for something else. This is it. This is your life. Have fun, work hard, and enjoy every single day. I wish you all the best in the years ahead. Have a wonderful and safe summer, and don't forget to come back and visit. Thank you.
Okay, we are now ready to begin the presentation of the certificates. We just ask that you hold your applause until the very end when everyone has received their certificate. So, without further ado, okay, without further ado, row 1, can you please stand? Adelina Abreu Rosario. In 15 to 20 years, Adelina sees herself going to nursing school after having graduated from Harvard with a PhD in psychology. Her goal will be to work as a psychiatric nurse. As a hobby, Adelina will study astrology. She will be living alone in an apartment in a big city. She will also do lots of traveling around the world. Aliar Akbar Hujayev. In 15 to 20 years, Aliar hopes to have graduated from Harvard Medical School. He is hoping to be a professional surgeon. He is going to be married with 3 kids and 2 Shiba Inus named Kobe and Bobby. Aliar will live in California or Paris. In the free time, when he does not have to work, he will take his family on the best vacations ever, hopefully lasting up to 2 weeks. They will go to Australia, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and more. Prasamsha Ariel. In 15 to 20 years, Prasamsha will have graduated from Harvard as a surgeon or an anesthesiologist and will own her own practice. She will either be a single lady or have a husband with 1 or 2 kids, and will have a Pomsky named Skaya and a hamster named Luna. She will probably stay in Connecticut, but will travel to Hawaii, Japan, Nepal, and Bora Bora. Matthew Barzak. In 15 to 20 years, Matthew will have graduated from Boston College with a degree in mathematics and will play professional soccer. After that, he will be a landscaper or a soccer coach and will be a YouTuber in his spare time. He will have 2 to 4 dogs, a wife, 3 kids, and a house in Massachusetts or Florida. Pia Burnett Herkes. In 15 to 20 years, Pia will have a veterinary degree and will practice in her own veterinary clinic, where she will take care of all size animals of any species. She will own a boat and travel constantly to fun and interesting places. She will live in France, but a couple of times every year, she will visit all her family members and have them on the boat. In addition to running a veterinary clinic, she will be a professional horseback rider. She will have 2 girls, 2 Labrador retrievers, and a chestnut horse, all names undecided. Estelle Harvey. In 15 to 20 years, Estelle wants to have graduated from college in New Zealand with a degree in nursing. She wants to be married and have 2 or 3 kids and a Great Pyrenees. She would also love to live in a beach house or a house with a big yard. In her free time, Estelle will travel and spend time with her family. Overall, she wants to live a very active, fun, and full life. Okay, row 1, you may return to your seats. And row 2, please stand. Adan Hertz Velasquez. In 15 to 20 years, Adan plans to have graduated from Yale with a degree in marine biology and in history. He will be working for National Geographic magazine or be a historian studying war. In his spare time, Adan will work at a parkour gym, take self-defense classes, do snowboarding as a sport, and also do martial arts and extreme parkour. He will have a dog named Appa and a cat named Momo. He will live in LA, Oregon, or New York, and adopt a kid named Justin or Kyle. Henley James. In 15 to 20 years, Henley sees himself enlisted in the Army and then going to Brown University to study how to run a good business. He will row crew in college. After college, he will have a wife and 2 girls. He will live in the forest in Connecticut with a swimming pool and a hot tub, and will take his 2 girls mountain biking and hiking in the forest. He will run his own toy shop and will have 1 golden retriever and 1 husky. This is a name I practiced multiple times. Patrina Kabahuma Isa Balija. Nice. In 15 to 20 years, Patrina will have degrees in fashion designing and in medicine. She wants to be a doctor so she can help people, and to also be a fashion designer so she can make clothes. She's going to live in the US or Uganda with her husband, 4 kids, and a Maltipo. She plans to travel around the world and learn about different cultures and tradition. She also plans to help as many people as she can. Nevaeh Lawrence. In 15 to 20 years, Nevaeh plans to go to college and be an artist. If she becomes a billionaire or a famous person through her art, she will share her money with her mom and dad and some of her siblings. If she has children, they will have the best life ever, and she will spoil them forever. Nevaeh will have a husky, a bulldog, or a chihuahua. She will travel to all kinds of places with her grandma because they both love to travel. Haker Mena Garces. In 15 to 20 years, Haker wants to live in Florida and wants to be working with animals. He's going to have a family and 2 kids and wants to have 1 golden retriever named Bubby. In his free time, Haker will make YouTube videos which will make people laugh. Mohammed Mohidat. In 15 to 20 years, Mohammed will have graduated from college with a degree that will allow him to help other people. If he makes a lot of money, he will donate money to people who don't have as much and who need help. He will speak English very well and will tutor Arabic-speaking kids who need help learning English. Mohammed will be married and will have twins, a boy and a girl. They will live in America and Jordan, so his children will be comfortable in both countries and able to speak both languages. Row 2, you may sit down. Row 3, will you please stand? Jose Montes Diaz. In 15 to 20 years, Jose will live in New York City, where he will be a police officer. He will live in an apartment with his 2 chihuahuas named King and Queen. He will travel to Puerto Rico often, where he will learn how to surf. Iyad Osman. In 15 to 20 years, Iyad will have graduated from college and will be a doctor. He will have 2 kids, and they will be boys, named Bob and Arthur. He will also have 2 dogs and 1 cat. Iyad will live in LA and will travel to Florida, Africa, and Hawaii for vacations. Trilly Parsons. In 15 to 20 years, Trilly sees herself having graduated from Harvard University with a degree in women's studies. She will have attended law school and will be working to become a judge. Trilly will have 2 children, and in her free time, she will travel with her family to places like Italy and Mexico. She will live in Denmark with her family and her cat, Shippo. Titan Fawn. In 15 to 20 years, Titan will have gone to medical school on a scholarship and will be an orthodontist. In his free time, Titan will play tennis and buy houses to renovate for people to rent. He will have a pet bird named Scratchy and 1 kid, and they will live in California. Rishi Radhakrishnan. In 15 to 20 years, Rishi will have completed college and will have a successful YouTube career and another job if needed. His YouTube channel will be funny and very popular. He will have a good boy Shiba Inu and will have cool looking facial hair like a short beard. If he has enough money and time for a vacation, he will go on a fun cruise with his family in the Caribbean. Gabriella Ricketts. In 15 to 20 years, Gabriella will have graduated from college with a degree in art, animation, or design. She will start a YouTube channel with how-tos about art, DIY, and candy. Gabriella will be living in Tokyo, where she will have many cats, and 1 shall be named Billy. She will go home every few months to visit family and friends. She will also travel to Jamaica to visit her many relatives that live there. Okay, row 3, you may sit down. And row 4, you may stand. Josiah Rivera. In 15 to 20 years, Josiah will have graduated from college with degrees in business, acting, and fashion design. He will have multiple jobs, such as a business owner, an actor, and fashion designer. He will be famous, and everyone will want a picture taken with him. Josiah will have 2 children and a wife and 2 huskies. He will have 3 or more houses, 1 in California, 1 in France, and 1 in Hawaii. Gabriel Santa Maria. In 15 to 20 years, Gabriel will finish high school and go to college to learn more. In college, he will study math, engineering, and science. After college, he will work as a firefighter. He will live in Brazil with his husky dog. In his free time, Gabriel will go hiking and go to the beach. Noah Suleiman. In 15 to 20 years, Noah will have graduated from Penn State after studying astronomy and the culinary arts. He will have 2 kids, a pug named Rosie and a pet fish for his kids so they learn responsibility. Noah will live in California so he gets to enjoy good weather. To relax, he will travel to Japan with his family. Jaden Torres. In 15 to 20 years, Jaden sees himself graduating from college with a master's degree in engineering. He will be working at the biggest technology company closest to his home. Jaden will live in the U.S. with his kids, wife, and 2 dogs, and he will have a nice house close to his parents and younger brother. Finally, he will travel the world with his family. Row 4, you may sit down. And we have the distinct pleasure of welcoming our students back to Smith School live and in person who have been in the remote learning school. So I would invite row 5 to please stand. Miranda Cardenas. In 15 to 20 years, Miranda will probably be living with her sister in Connecticut, and she will have a dog named Jacob. Miranda wants to travel to Japan. She also wants to go to college to be an artist. Ibrahim Imran. In 15 to 20 years, Ibrahim will have graduated from Harvard as a mechanical engineer, working to design and build his own sports car or sports bike. He will have his own house and will be looking to get married around that time. He will have a puppy named Baxter. Ibrahim will stay in Connecticut, but travel to Pakistan, Hawaii, Bora Bora, New York, Arizona, and more with his parents. Ian Jackson. In 15 to 20 years, Ian will have graduated from UCLA and become a professional basketball player. He will probably be married and have 2 or 3 kids. He will be living in Los Angeles. If Ian travels, he will go to England, Japan, and Canada. Kaylani Yilselis. 15 15 to 20 years from now, Kaylani will have graduated from UConn and will be a 911 operator. She will probably live in Florida by herself, for now at least. Kaylani will spend her time painting and riding her bike. Okay, row 5, can you please take your seats? And let's give it up for the Smith STEM School Class of 2021. Okay, at this point, I would like to welcome Noah Suleiman up to the podium to give some reflections on his time here at Smith.
Hello everyone, my name is Noah. I will be telling you about my fantastic experience as a student at Smith School. In my 7 years here, I had the best time of my life. Some of the best memory I have is from this school is way more than just teaching and learning. During my years at Smith, we went on some fun, adventurous field trips. We went to farms to learn about trees. We went to the Mystic Aquarium and got to see all types of sea animals. At the Science Center, we learned about gravity. In 4th grade, we got to see salmon and then release them into a river because they were an endangered species. We grew tomatoes, basil, and peppers, which we made into pizza, and we were able to eat. Many of these trips taught me that I really want to become a scientist when I'm older. This school year was better than ever. I got to meet new people, and they became my friends. They have been very nice to me and are always focused on my interests. They always make me laugh. I have a lot in common with my friends, such as playing video games and the same sense of humor. This is what makes us really good friends. I also learned a lot and became very smart. I never gave up. There were many teachers who gave me a tiny push to becoming smarter. In pre-K, I had Miss Graviti. When I did something wrong, she would correct me in the nicest way. She was always happy and had a good attitude. Miss Grabowski was a lot like Miss Graviti. She was very nice and gave you a lot more than 3 chances. In 4th and 5th grade, I had Miss Cornyn. She was always very...
It's ironic, isn't it? What a coincidence.
It's a perfect end to the year.
Yeah, ain't it?
It's bolted in the back.
It is. This should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave this one.
Problem solving and critical thinking, right? All that is
All right. Back to what I was saying.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. In 4th and 5th grade, I had Miss Corning. She was very jolly and playful. She taught me some extreme math. Whenever you told her a joke, she would still laugh, even if it wasn't funny. Thank you, Smith School. You taught me a lot and taught me what's right and what's wrong. You have to... It's always my speech. You have to tell me. Alright. You taught me a lot and what's right and what's wrong. You prepare me in what I think I am ready for middle school. I don't know what to do.
Okay, thank you, Noah, for going with the flow and for our parents who helped save the day. We greatly appreciate it. Right now, I'm going to invite Prasamsha Ariel up to give her closing thoughts.
Good afternoon, Smithston families. My name is Prasamsha Ariel, and once again, thank you for coming to our 5th grade celebration. We would also like to thank Ms. Giolito and all of our 5th grade teachers for making this event possible. Also, a shout out to Mrs. Flanagan, our school secretary, for the behind-the-scenes work. Please give them a round of applause. Before we end our celebration, I would like to thank my friends, teachers, and parents. Throughout the years, we laughed, we struggled, we went through the pandemic, but there's a difference. We went through it together. No matter what happened, we did it together. Even when I go to middle school, high school, and college, Smith will always have a special place in my heart. Audrey Hepburn once said, "Nothing is impossible." The very word says I am possible. Congratulations, 5th graders!
Okay, thank you, Prasamsha. We'd like to take an opportunity to give one last round of applause to our class of 2021. And I'll be dismissing by rows, but then we are inviting you to join us for some cake in the bus driveway over there, and photos if you wish. So row 1, could you please stand and find your families? Row 2, please stand and find your families. Row 3, please stand and find your families. Row 4, please stand and find your families. And row 5, please stand and find your families.